Let's begin with performance. Under the hood of the 2022 Hyundai Kona N, you'll find a turbocharged 2-liter that puts out 276 horsepower, 289 pound-feet of torque. That potent power plant is made into an 8-speed dual-clutch transmission that shifts quickly and transmits power to the front wheels through an electronic limited slip differential. Hyundai says this combination will make the Kona N go from 0 to 60 in just 5.1 seconds, which is crazy. That's as quick as an entry-level Porsche Taycan, in addition to plenty of other sports cars. Yes, the Kona N is an SUV, albeit a small one, and technically you can seat 5 adults. In relative comfort, the rear seat area isn't exactly massive, but it does provide enough room for adults and kids. Also, the cargo area has enough room for some luggage, and if you need more space, then the rear seat backs fold down to reveal 45.8 cubic feet of cargo volume. Next, the fuel economy is pretty good. With all that performance, you can't expect the Kona N to achieve 40 miles per gallon. In fact, it technically doesn't even get 30 miles per gallon. According to the EPA, it's capable of achieving up to 20 in the city and 27 on the highway. That's not bad, but if you have a heavy foot, you can expect to get a lot less than that. Do you like convenience features like heated seats, a large infotainment system, and a banging sound system? Well, the Kona N has you covered, as those features are standard. The Kona N comes equipped with a 10.25-inch touchscreen infotainment system, a Harman Kardon premium audio system, and heated front seats. There's also a wireless phone charging dock, auto climate, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, so it's safe to say the Kona N has what you need in 2022. And the price ain't bad either. With a starting MSRP of just over $34,000, the Kona N isn't the cheapest SUV out there. In fact, it's about $6,000 more than the top trimmed Kona Limited, so you're definitely paying for the performance. However, when you compare it to other pocket rockets like the Volkswagen GTI, the Honda Civic Type R, or even the Hyundai Veloster N, this is a well-priced vehicle, especially for the performance you get.
This is a 2020 Honda Civic Type R in championship white. Over 300 horsepower under the hood. It made it to a 6-speed manual transmission and designed to melt your face off. Today, an overview, pros and cons, price point, all that good stuff. Let's get started.
When looking at the Civic as a compact coupe, sedan, or hatchback, it's for those who really want something practical yet sporty to drive. Honda first introduced the car in the 1973 model. The current 10th generation launched with the 2016. A couple of the pros and cons: sporty and fuel-efficient engines across all the trims, practical and refined interior, available in a range of body styles, but no all-wheel drive or hybrid options. Some rivals have better fuel economy. Even though we're going to focus on the Civic Type R hatchback, depending on your interest, coupe, sedan, or hatchback, the standard is available in 5 trim levels: LX, Sport, EX, EXL, and Touring. The Type R falls under the performance-oriented models umbrella, just like the Civic Si sedan and coupe, and of course ours, the Type R hatchback. When looking at the powertrain options, there are 2 setups. For the standard Civic, LX and EX models have a 2-liter 4-cylinder, 158 horses, 138 pound-feet of torque. Others get a turbocharged 1.5-liter 4-cylinder with 174 horses, 167 pound-feet of torque. Now the SI, that's the 1.5-liter turbo, 205 horses, 192 pound-feet of torque. Ours uses a 2-liter turbo that puts out 306, over 300 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque. Front-wheel drive is standard for the entire lineup, and for those who want their own gears, the LX, EXT, SI, and Rs are available with a 6-speed manual transmission. Otherwise, a CVT is the only transmission available across the model range. Depending on the trim you select, the Civic comes with either an all-black interior or with gray cream seats and accent panels. Silver trim pieces help highlight the modern layout here on the dash, which includes large and simple controls that are easy to learn. Overall, the different materials and craftsmanship feel of high quality. The infotainment system, fairly responsive to your commands. The menu icons can be a little difficult to read when you're driving. Don't worry. Front seats are very comfortable thanks to plenty of space, supportive padding, and sufficient contouring. The rear seats are mostly flat and not as well cushioned, plus legroom is a little bit cramped back here, making it difficult for taller passengers to fit. Trunk space is excellent for this size of vehicle. Overall, for those who want to walk a little bit on the wild side, choose my car, but without abandoning practicality for their everyday vehicle, the Civic is a really good option. It features aggressive and unique styling on the outside, staying far away from any bland design. This interior is overall really comfortable, usable, plus you get the choice of coupe, sedan, hatchback, sharp handling, fun acceleration, especially with a manual transmission, and a solid feel, making this car an entertaining and head-turning way to get around town. The combination makes the Civic a real standout in this popular segment of the market. All right, let's talk price point. The Civic comes with a factory invoice of around $19,000 for the LX model and an MSRP of around $20,000. The Sport trim level adds $2,000 to the vehicle's MSRP, and the EX increases it by about $2,000 as well. With the EXL, we're going up to another $1,200, while the Touring tacks on another $3,000. The SI starts at $24,500, with the fire-breathing Type R going for $36,000. If you do opt for our Type R, you get Brembo brakes and electronically adjustable suspension, a large wing spoiler, and so much great color on the inside. Since I'm doing a scratch the surface overview of this vehicle, you can check out more details on everymandriver.com. Just type in 2020 Honda Civic.
So what do you think? Ready for a test drive? I would be if I were you. Check out my free car shopping tool. There's a link below this video. You can find the best deals on a Honda Civic Type R in your zip code, make, model, zip code, and qualified dealers will pop up. Just choose which ones you want to work with, and you could be driving home a new Honda Civic as early as this weekend. Until next time, I'm Dave Erickson. Thanks for watching. Adios. One final note, if you are in the market for a new vehicle soon, great. Connect with your local dealership and price and test drive at least 3 different vehicles. A vehicle's strengths and weaknesses can only be discovered when you are behind the wheel. My reviews can be good, but you need to test drive these yourself. Visit quotes.everymandriver.com, select the make, model, and your zip code, and you'll get invoice pricing in your area on those vehicles. Shop smarter with price quotes at quotes.everymandriver.com.
Thanks for watching. Please click subscribe and give us a thumbs up. See you next time.